You start by surveying your audience, asking the right questions that allow your audience to self-declare their skill sets, and they tell you what their objections are, what their fears are, and the insecurities about your vehicle, your product, your service. Based on the results of that survey, you're going to split your market into smaller groups of people who have similar needs and identifiable characteristics. You then target each of those groups with a custom, tailored marketing message. You're positioning your offer differently for each of the segments. This makes the person feel as if you're customizing it just for them. You speak to them in a way that you can relate. However, you're not changing your core offer. And when I do this, my effective CPMs skyrocket. I spend less money because I'm marketing to less people, and I make a much higher return rate. Not to mention that the response rates are off the hook because it's relevant. I know the objection that each of those groups have, and I solve that objection with the messaging and the stories that I'm going to tell to this different target market to position the product in different ways. Now, a good example of this is Nike. You can go to Nike's website today and you'll see they sell clothes and they sell shoes. But they sell to all different groups or segments broken out into men, women, kids, etc. However, Nike, as large of a company as they are, they even niche down more. I'll give you an example with shoes they make, the Jordans. They have many different brands that they promote through Nike. Jordan is one of them, Michael Jordan. He's still living and he'll live on forever, and it's unbelievable what they've done. Now, he creates all these different sneakers, and he has this one sneaker called Jordan React Havoc, and it's a running shoe. In this Jordan React Havoc, they have 6 different options, different colors that you can choose from. Looks like a cool shoe, right? However, this is the cool part. They also make the Jordan React Havoc sneakers for a few colleges. They have one for Florida and they have one for Oklahoma that I found. Now, this sneaker looks exactly the same as the other one. They just customize it with the colors of Florida, the logo of Florida. For the Oklahoma one, they have the Oklahoma logo and the Oklahoma colors. Guys, it's the same exact product. They're Jordan React Havocs, but they're positioning the product very different in a way that they can target to different segments, different messaging, and they actually charge differently for each sneaker. It's the same product. I'll give you another example with Nike. They recently got into a new niche where they specialize sneakers for nurses and doctors. They went down to Portland, Oregon. They worked and surveyed a bunch of medical workers, and they got a lot of feedback on the issues that these medical workers have with these rubber clogs. So what Nike did was they took all of the feedback that they got, and what they did is they then customized this so that they can now solve those solutions for these doctors, for these nurses. So some of the examples are they made this slip-on shoe that has no laces. It's durable, it's comfortable. I believe there's rubber on the outside where you can clean it, because these people are up running around all day long on their feet. And from what I understand, with the few questions I ask from people I know with in the nursing industry, they can't even get their hands on these sneakers. They're sold out. So all of a sudden, Nike They sell sneakers. It's the same sneaker, but they're niching down. The messaging is very, very different. At the end of the day, the core offer, it's still a Nike sneaker.